In fact, you'd be doing us a favour if you spread our news.
You better tell me everything.
Let me explain. Here was I, thinking you were going to sort it out with Roman and find some true happiness. And what do? Jump straight back into that ridiculous obsession you have with Jack.
Anzac Day. It's the biggest fight of the year. I thought you might be interested.
He isn't.
This could be a serious little earner for you.
For you, don't you mean?
So where to? Some secluded beach? The hinterland?
Anywhere you want to take me.
I was wondering if you'd like to come to dinner with me at the diner tonight.
Okay.
At first you say that Melody's not your type, and then the minute that a really hot girl like Nicole comes along and pays you some attention, you change your mind and go crawling straight back to Melody.
Yep. So?
So that doesn't make any sense.
Well, look, Annie, you're the one who wanted me to go out with Melody in the first place. Now that I'm with her, why can't you just be happy?
Well, what about Nicole?
What about her?
Well, she really likes you. Today at lunch she will not shut up about you the whole time. And you guys would be really nice together.
Yeah, well, maybe Nicole isn't all she's cracked up to be.
What's that meant to mean? Maybe you should just think about it some more.
Annie, I've already asked Melody out, and thinking about it isn't exactly going to change my mind.
Well, since you've already hurt Melody's feelings once, I'd hate to think you might do it again.
Shh, Annie, sit.
Here you go. Enjoy. So, what can I get you?
Maybe somewhere quiet?
Oh dear, your sister chewing your ear off, is she?
Yeah, you could say that. Listen, Irene, I was wondering if I could ask you something.
Yeah, go on, fire away.
Can I book a table for tonight?
You sure can. And it just so happens that we're phasing in the restaurant side of things tonight, so you could be in for a treat.
Great.
Now, what time do you and Annie want to come?
Around 7.
Mm-hmm.
But Annie won't be coming. Melody is.
I see. Well then, I might just have to organise a quiet romantic corner, you and Melody.
Thank you.
Here we go. Done. Hey, it's okay to be nervous, you know. God knows every time I go on a date, I get the jitters. Not that there's been an awful lot of action in that department lately.
Oh, I'm not that nervous. I mean, I am.
Come on, what is it?
It's Nicole.
Lady Mark.
See, the thing is, when I first met her, I thought she was really cool. But then as I got to know her, I realised that she was really shallow and superficial.
Mm-hmm.
But thinking about that, I realised that I was the same with Melody.
I see. So then you asked Melody out, and now you're wondering what you got yourself into.
Sort of.
Well, love, do you genuinely like the girl?
Yeah, she's a really nice girl.
Well then, no problem. Just go out, have a good time, relax. If anything comes of it, it does. Just remember to take things slow and to be upfront. And that way you won't get yourself into a pickle.
I'll be interested to see how different the diner is. Wonder how glam they're going to go.
Yeah, well, Irene's keeping it pretty hush-hush. I think she wants to make it a surprise, you know. She said classy and romantic is all.
I guess we'll find out tonight.
Yeah. That's from Jack. Dad, Martha and I are going away. Hopefully by the time we're back, you'll have realised that we love each other and are committed to making this work. Don't make me choose between Martha and you because I've already made up my mind. Oh, seems I've been told.
I'm sure he doesn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. It's a pity he doesn't realise I'm just trying to look out for his best interest, you know.
Listen, why don't we forget dinner? I'll just throw together a pasta and we'll just see what's on TV, hey?
No, actually, you know what? I reckon we should go out anyway and just make a special night of it.
Really? You sure?
Absolutely, absolutely. We don't need to let this ruin our night. And after all, Irene and Roman are doing something new and we should be there to support them.
All right, well, I'll go get ready.
Your phone broken, is it? You haven't returned any of my calls.
Oh, lovely to see you too, Alfred.
Why are you giving Martha and Jack such a hard time?
Sorry, I was just about to leave. Maybe we can catch up later.
Maureen, walking away from this isn't going to mean it didn't happen.
As I said, I don't want to go into it right now.
Well, that's bad luck because I'm going to wait here until you do want to go into it.
Do you blame me? Roman and I moved heaven and earth to keep Martha out of jail, and what does she do in return? Go back down the same self-destructive path to Jack.
And on the day of his wife's funeral to boot.
The timing's not flash, I'll grant you that.
Downright tacky.
They just seem to be sure of themselves this time.
It was only a little while ago that Jack was suffering from emotional trauma about his wife and had to be sedated in hospital.
Yeah, I know, but have you actually seen them together? I mean, I don't think I've seen a happier couple.
Oh, what? So you mean since the last time?
Come on, Morak. I'm fair dinkum. I mean, they just seem to have their act together now. I reckon we just ought to get out of their road and let them get on with it.
Oh, well, that's exactly what I intend to do. I'm not going to go through the grief of seeing them crash and burn yet again.
I guess there's not a lot more to talk about then, is there?
You're right.
Yeah, it's insane.
The radio's great too, the speakers are awesome.
No.
Check this out.
I believe you.
What?
It's really expensive.
I know it's expensive, okay, but they'll give me a good deal.
Yeah, but babe, I know you love it, but even with a good deal, and even if you win the fight, we can never afford
What's
it.
the if? Why if? I'm not going to lose the fight. Okay, and even if I've got to do a couple more, this car's worth it.
Hey, what? A couple more? What?
Alright, well, so one fight, a couple fights, what's the big deal?
Well, the big deal is that we agreed one fight, and then we talk about maybe you doing more.
I thought you were cool with all this.
Rick, if I had my way, you wouldn't be fighting at all. I only said yes to this because I know how important it is to you. Do you really think that I want to sit there and watch you get beaten up?
Oh, thanks for the vote of confidence there.
Oh, don't be like that.
No, you know what? Okay, this is what'll happen. Because you're always right, I'm going to take the car back, I'm going to get beaten to a pulp, and there's not going to be any prize money at all. Does that sound right?
You know what? Do what you want.
We'll do what I want.
I told her how happy they both were, but, you know, Morak, it's like talking to a brick wall. Speaking of which...
I'm so sorry, what did you say?
Tough day.
Nah, just a bit tired, I guess.
Hey, g'day, mate. Oh, don't tell me you two are having a blue. What a great welcome home this is.